week, the bulls have finally woken up on Dalal Street, but they took their time, arriving late but clearly in style. The Nifty rallied 100 points from the low point of the day to shut shop within kissing distance of the 7,500 mark. Sensex surged over 130 points, gaining over 0.5%, and all this happened in the last hour of trade. Banks were the stars of the day. That index gained nearly 1% by the end of the day. The mid-caps lagged behind the blue chips though in trade, and that index lost about 40 points roughly. Anuj Singhal is here with the wrap of the day's trading action. Anuj, some cheer clearly, but what sparked that last half an hour rally?
Yeah, the last half an hour rally actually just tells you that the market is still firmly in buy on dips mode. And what you had essentially was a minor profit booking move as a lot of stocks tested the 200-day moving average. So that was powerful course really. And today, the fact that through the day, the market was declining till about 2:30, and in a matter of 30 minutes or 45 minutes thereabouts, the Nifty moved 100 points, was telling you that declines are slow, but the gains are quite rapid. So it tells you that at least in the near term, this is clearly a buy on dips market. And again, it was led by the biggest sector, the banking sector, and the way some of the stocks surged in trade today was quite phenomenal. In fact, the Bank Nifty surged 300 points from the low point of the day. Let's talk about the stocks that led the market higher. The three I's, as I call them. You had Infosys was up 1.5%, ITC was up 2%, and ICICI Bank as well up 2%. All of them contributed almost similar amount to the Nifty gains today. Apart from that, you had HDFC, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Axis Bank. So as you can see, a lot of financials, private financials did well in trade today, and that of course is the more weighty, the part where we have more weight on the index. Then, of course, pharma stocks were in focus today. Lupin recovered quite a bit from morning lows, up about 1.5%. Cipla was higher 1%. Sun Pharma, though, is struggling around the 200-day moving average. Apart from that, on the losing side, you had stocks like Hindalco, Asian Paints, and Vedanta, all of them down about 2%. Outside the index, a lot of stocks gained today. Geometric was one of your stocks of the day, up 11.5%. Crompton up 6.5%, HCL Infosys rather up 6%. And some losers today, Eicher Motors reacted rather negatively to Siddharth Lal's commentary. So that stock was down 4%, Jindal Steel was down 3%, and Reliance Com was down 2.5%. Today, of course, we have the Fed meeting. Anecdotally, markets go long into the Fed event, and that's what the markets did. Let's see what happens tomorrow.
All right, Anuj, thanks for joining in. With that consolidation, volatility still clearly continuing there, but some hope